Hey guys, welcome back to Chit-Chaturday. So today I thought I would continue my series on things I can't live without. I've done this, I'll link all the videos I've done before down below so you can go over and watch what other topics I've covered. I've done, just for instance, I've done just general makeup items I use all the time. I've done lipstick and I've done blush. And so I will have those linked below. If you guys enjoy this, give this video a thumbs up and let me know down below, and I will continue to do this with more topics, or let me know down below what topic, or what, not topic, but like maybe brushes or liners or whatever. Whatever I haven't done, I will do that next. Because I think this is just great. I like to know what people's diehard favorites are. Like if you lost something, or like what are your absolute favorites? Like things you have to have in your collection. I love to know that. So I thought maybe you guys would enjoy that too. So anyways, let's get into this because I have a good amount of things to talk about here. So let's start with the one cream shadow stick that I just cannot live without. I've actually done a look using this, so I will link that look down below for you guys to watch if you're curious how I use this. But this is the Laura Mercier Caviar stick. Her caviar sticks are divine. So creamy, glide on, blend out. I do not find that they crease on me. Now I do like to put a little bit of a shadow over the top of them, even if it's something just really similar, just to kind of set it and prevent it from creasing. But if you have issues with creasing, I would recommend doing that. But anyways, this is the color Amethyst, and this does magical things to my eyes. This makes my eyes look much better than they are, and any sort of illusion I am down for. But this is the color Amethyst. It's just a great true amethyst shade. If you don't like a lot of purple but you like a hint of purple, this is going to be your woman. Oh, she is so beautiful. It almost creates like a silvery purple effect on the eyes. It's just a great, more subtle way to do color if you're not someone who likes to play around with a lot of color. This looks great as a liner. You could even do it on your bottom lash line. You could blend it out. You can draw it on with and then blend it out with your fingers. You can use a brush. So anyways, I think this is just a cream shadow that you need in your life. It's amazing. Okay, that's the only cream one that I have. I like other ones, but that's like my absolute favorite. All right, let's talk about a couple drugstore ones. These are phenomenal, okay? I am not, I'll tell you straight up, I am not a drugstore eyeshadow girl. Meaning, I do not love drugstore eyeshadows first and foremost. I prefer some other higher end things that work for me. That's my opinion, that's how I feel about it. I have tried lots of things from the drugstore. These blow a lot of things out of the water, and the things I'm referring to are the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. I have two of them here that I think they're my favorite, and I think they're just absolute must-haves. Bronzed Taupe is the first one. These are more of like a pressed pigment. Let me just backtrack and say, like for instance, Maybelline's eyeshadows, Don't Love, Elme, CoverGirl, L'Oreal. I didn't mind the L'Oreal La Palette Nude 1 and 2. Those are actually really good, but most drugstore eyeshadows I don't love. Now, don't beat me up for that. That's just my opinion. I've tried them. So I'm not saying I don't like them because I haven't tried them. I've tried them. Therefore, I don't really like them because I've tried other things I like more. You know, we all have our opinions and are entitled to that. But these are the exception to the rule. These are so creamy, so pigmented. This bronzed taupey color. I mean, come on. Look at that. Look at that. If you don't have this color, you're missing out. The other color you need, because summer's around the corner, is Amber Rush. You need this, okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Next time you're out and about at Target, wander down the cosmetics aisle and throw this in your cart, because this is a dupe for Max Tan pigment, right? And I have Max Tan pigment. I prefer this. Prefer the formula. It's much easier to work. I mean, come on. So much easier to work with than a pigment. It's like sexy. This is a sexy color. I love it. So that is what did I say this was? Amber Rush. Yes. Yes, you need it. Sticking with more affordable. Oh, bummer. I forgot to mention at the beginning of this that this is going to be primarily singles. Things you can just go out and buy individually. I could do palettes You want me to do palettes? I could do palettes. I do have one palette here, but there's specifically one shadow in the palette that I love, and I don't have it in the single, and you'll see that in a minute. Anyways, this is primarily singles. I forgot to mention that. Okay, and let's stick with the more affordable things next. Inglot. Inglot makes some great eyeshadows. I have a lot of Inglot eyeshadows. This is by far my favorite. I have a backup of this because my son actually destroyed this one all over my carpet and my pillows, and hence why there's no cover on that anymore. Yeah, full of eyeshadow. Anyways, this is number $3.99. I talked about this kind of recently. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so pretty on the lid. This is an icy lavender. Okay, it's an icy lavender. I love this color all over the lid. It is beautiful, so buttery. This finish is a number $3.39 or $3.99. What's the finish on this one? It's not a matte. It's kind of like a satiny. It has a beautiful sheen to it. Oh my gosh, I love this color. This color actually would look pretty with the amethyst. Like pop this over that just to kind of brighten it up a bit. Yeah. Inglot's $3.99, my absolute favorite Inglot shadow of the ones that I own. Now, I don't own every color. There's probably ones I will find I like better. If you have any Inglot recommendations, leave them down below for me. Let's move on to Makeup Geek. I love Makeup Geek. Okay, I love their eyeshadows. These are my 3 must-haves. If you don't own these, you're missing out. Just buy them. I'm serious. Like, you will find yourself using them a ton. These are my 3 favorite must-haves. I mean, you watch any YouTube video and you're going to see someone using one of these 3 shades, if not all of them. And they use them because they're that good. The first one is Peach Smoothie. Just a matte, beautiful. This is a peach shade that's not like too orange. This is like a soft peach. Like when I think of peach, I think of something a little bit more deeper and darker. This is a soft, great way to add warmth to your crease without overwhelming it with too much orange. And I know some of you would agree that you don't love a lot of orange in your crease. You gotta kind of be careful because it can make you look tired. Some people can rock it better than others. This is Peach Smoothie. It's just a beautiful, let's see, warm, soft baby peach. Oh, it's so pretty. It's just a must-have. This is a great shade to use to blend out other colors too, or when you're done with your eye look, you're like, oh, it's not warm enough. Grab something like this and with a big old fluffy brush and just swiffer back and forth in your crease, and it'll warm it right on up. The second one, Cocoa Bear. You just need Cocoa Bear. Matte, warm, cinnamon brown. Like cinnamon, like straight up cinnamon brown. Perfection. Very pigmented, blends out really nice. That's Cocoa Bear. You just need this color. Sorry, I got distracted by my phone. I got a text message. Let me see who it's from. Yes, okay. And then the last color is Frappe. I use Frappe in conjunction with Cocoa Bear all the time. Similar in tone, just lighter, which is why they pair perfectly together. I love Frappe. Frappe is can almost go cool toned if you wanted it to, like with some cooler shadows, or warm toned if you want it to. That's Frappe. Love it. Love Makeup Geek shadows. Those are my 3 most used. Actually, there's a 4th one. I forgot to grab it. Shimma Shimma. That's another one you just need. It's just the most beautiful champagne-y inner corner lid brow bone highlight. Love it. You can even use it as a cheek highlight if you want. Wow, that cheek highlighter is insane tonight. You know what it is? It's Champagne Pop. Love it. Okay, let's still talk about Makeup Geek because I haven't found any other formulation in an eyeshadow that I prefer over these. And these are the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows. Like, I love these on my lid. I just think they're gorgeous. These type of lid shades are my favorite. I love to have a really bright lid. I'm wearing MAC shadows today, of course, but I love these. I actually have a look using some of these too. I'll link that below. This one's called Whimsical, and let me my camera just focus. This is a very soft icy lavender. Can you see a theme? I love icy lavender shades. It's called Whimsical. This will brighten up any eye look. I mean, seriously? Do you see that? That looks really white there, but it's not. It's, that That was a little bit almost orgasmic. Seriously though, check that color out. It's so dang pretty. I just can't even deal. I love them. The other color I love is Starry Eyed. I like to wear this actually with Whimsical. I just, oh, jeez, just dropped it into the bottom of my brushes. I'm sweating, guys. I never film at night, and my kids are not allowing me to film during the day, so now I have to sit here in front of these hot lights at night. Anyways, there's Starry Eyed. It's just a slightly more pinky version, maybe more beige. Yeah, see, there we go. Ah. I love these colors though. I love them. Don't mind the craziness. It's been a long day. Next we have Grandstand. OMG. Just a most universal color. Out of all of the foiled eyeshadows, I think this is the most universal, the most flattering on anybody, any skin tone, any eye color. The creaminess. They really remind me of, say, these, but higher shine, higher, oh my gosh, higher impact maybe? That's Grandstand. Just look at that. I mean, how does that not just drag you in? And the last one is In the Spotlight. This is another great summery color. Well, anytime really, but when you're tan, just to have this brighter, peachier in tone color on your lid, it's just, you can't go wrong with these. What are these, $10? I mean, I think the L'Oreal ones are gonna darn near run you $10, aren't they? In the Spotlight. So I think you just need those. They're just like die hard, cannot live without these colors, you know what I mean? All right, next, this is what I was referring to when I said it's in a palette. I do love this palette, and I completely put my stamp of approval on this palette. Some of the colors I was gonna buy individually are in this palette, and what is this, $42 or $44? Now, the individual pans in here are smaller than an individual shadow are gonna be, okay? But look at the variety you get. Like, this is the same price. This trio right here is going to cost you the same amount of money as those. So if you don't mind having less shadow, which if you're a shadow junkie or you own a lot of shadow, who cares, you're going to pay the same price. Now, the color I use the most out of these, actually there's two, but my first and foremost color is this one. Cannot live without this color. Every time I wear this on my lid, I get compliments. This is ME512, which stands for metallic. It's like a golden, I think it's actually called golden beige. It's like a yellowy gold color. I love this color. It's just a great shade. ME512, love it. I do like the formulation of the metallics in the Makeup Forever. They're thinner. They're not as thick as these or these. They're thinner, but they work really well. The other color I use a lot is D562, which stands for diamond, and this is like a great taupey shade. If you're into taupes, you need to be into D562, because he wants to be your friend, because he makes your eyes look so stunning. D562. Love it. Okay, but anyways, I do love this whole palette. But I like those two individual shades, which you can purchase individually. You can make a trio too. You can make a duo. You can just buy the single, but don't just buy the single. It's so not worth the money. If you're going to spend $20-some on one, don't go out to eat for lunch for a couple days and buy yourself a trio. It's just a way better deal. I'm all about the deal. You know what I mean? I'm not a couponer because I suck at that. I attempted to do it one time, and then I would always go to the grocery store and forget my pile of coupons at home. They would all expire, and I'd throw them in the trash, and I had wasted all my precious nap time clipping coupons. Never again. Anyways, this last one is pretty much my favorite shadow I've ever purchased, and it's discontinued. And you're like, well, why in the heck are you showing it to me? Because Makeup Forever has reformulated and created the artist shadows, and there is a shade that's very similar to this color, but not exact, but similar, and it's this one. It's, if you remember these, I don't know why they were there. I was talking and it wasn't recording, so I have no idea what I was saying, but basically I was trying to say This is my favorite shadow ever. They don't make this anymore. I'm really sad about that. But their artist shadows do have similar colors. And this is number 162. I don't know why they ever got rid of this. It's a matte shade. Something... No, I just don't have anything like it. It's just perfection. Why they got rid of it, I don't know. It's so pigmented. It might be a little bit like MAC's Swiss Chocolate, but they do have a Makeup Forever shade that I think is similar like to this shade in the artist formulation. So that's why I'm showing it to you. Plus, this is a video about my favorite single shadows ever. So if you have it, you should go and use it. Or if you don't, you could always check eBay. I mean, you never know. You find all kinds of crazy things on eBay, trust me. All kinds of crazy things. So, is that it? That is it. I was going to include some MAC shadows, but I recently did like my top favorite MAC eyeshadows. I'll link that video below because then I would just be reiterating the same thing. And I thought, what's the point when I have a whole separate video? You know what I mean? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. Let me know what you want me to do next, and I will do that for you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I love you so much. Thank you so much for all of your support. Truly, you guys have really just become my friends, and it's just been such a fun experience here on YouTube, getting to sit down and just chat with you guys as if you were here. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will chat with you soon. Bye.